Expensive. I didn't see that. He said manuka
Someone's
honey.
asking, how do you feel about manuka honey?
Well, the honeys, okay, there's really no such thing as manuka honey. I think the honey is named after where the honeybees get their foods. Okay, so manuka is a tree. So that's why they call it manuka honey. So, ganyan. So, pwede rin magkaroon ng mango honey. So, especially when the bees are eating in the mango tree. So, pwede ho yan. It is expensive, yeah. But there's also some honey that are least expensive that you can use as well. And they're also very effective. Hindi po ibig sabihin na if it's a manuka honey that's the most effective and the other honeys are least effective. But the problem with honey is that some of the honeybees, they are being fed with sugar. So that's the thing that's very bad. So, but if the honeybees have been feeding on plants, okay, on flowers, on special types of trees, they are okay. So, siguro yung mga tinatawag nilang manuka honey, that's why it's expensive. Most probably, for me, it's just marketing. Mga marketing tactics lang po yan to sell more.
Because realize when it comes to honey, who's doing all the work?
It's all the honeybees.
And are they paid?
No.
That's right.
But they're good. I have used them especially because my children, because I used to have an asthma. So my children, they inherited my asthma. So I would usually give them honey with cinnamon. Very effective naman po siya. Do you remember, right? When also with fever, whenever they would have fever as well, I would just give them honey and cinnamon.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's it. As far as I know, I have not really given them any synthetic medication. Yeah.
No?
The last time I gave them synthetic was when they were infants, and I stopped. I stopped because it's not effective. Okay.
It doesn't work.
Yes. Very good for inflammation. That can help you a lot. That's the thing. I think for the most part of being a mom, if there's one thing that I have in my pantry, it's honey. I can put it in wounds. I can put it in my skin. You can let someone drink for cough, fever. It's really something that I have. And as a mom, I want you to know how great honey is. Yeah. Diba back then we wanted to grow our own honey. Do you remember?
But everyone around us, everyone was spraying pesticides.
Yeah, so that's why the honeybees are dying.
Well, you could start out with a hive, and when two of them come back,
we have to be responsible, especially the Filipino people. We have to be responsible. Yeah.
Severe cough and colds with fever. Okay, I have already tackled this several times. The best is honey and cinnamon. Okay, why honey? Honey is the only food in the entire world that doesn't spoil because it has a low water content. And what it does is it absorbs moisture. So pag may mga bacteria dyan, virus or whatever it is, it absorbs moisture. And it is very good for an it has an anti-inflammatory property.
Again, people are asking me about cough for babies. They are asking me, Doctor, how come you cannot take honey? Okay. So how come honey is not consumed by babies? Okay. Particularly in babies less than 2 years old. Are they considered babies?
Yeah.
I think they're still they're going on toddlers
Baby going
right now.
into toddler.
Yeah. So if you are less than 2 years old, you cannot give it to a child. Why? Because of infantile botulism. So there's this bacteria, it's Clostridium botulinum, and it can cause infantile botulism, infantile paralysis. So floppy baby like that. So kasi yung sa katawan nila, they still cannot process that because their immune system is still immature. So they cannot, not unlike us, okay? With us, our immune system is strong.
Do not give it in infants less than 2 years old because of infant botulism. So it's gonna cause a paralysis, flaccid paralysis on infants because they do not have the right immune system to combat that. So please do not give it in less than 2 years.
I think
When it comes to honey, okay, honey is very good. Okay, it's one of the oldest herbal remedy that was available here in this world. Ano? Usually kapag ka meron ka mga burns, so pagka meron kang tagyawat, okay? Pagka meron kang bacteria, meron kang virus, yan, maganda yan, okay? Now, the problem is if you are diabetic, okay? And if you consume it regularly, okay? So, every day, yun ang kino-consume mo, usually, pati yung blood sugar mo tumataas, okay? So, do not be misled kasi ang dami-daming there's a lot of people that says that honey is very good for us. It is very good for us. Yun lang, anything that a certain condition, if you cannot tolerate, yun yung sinasabi ko sa mga patient, if you're diabetic, you have to think about it, you're allergic to sugar. Yun ang isipin mo, you're allergic to sugar. So kung talagang diabetic ka, tapos kain ka pa rin ng kain na matatamis, hindi ka talaga gagaling, ano? So yun ang natin sa honey. But honey is very good. I do not demonize honey. So honey is one of the best thing that the Lord has given us.